What's going on, guys? David J. Woodbury here. With everything going more online than it ever has before, it's a really good time to learn how to take skills that you have, even if they're from a previous job. If you have anything teachable, it's a good time to learn how to take those skills and turn them into an online course. You can make a lot of money teaching other people through an online course, mainly because it's really scalable. You can just, do the course one time, put it together and then go out there and sell it a million times if you want to. So it's really scalable. It's a really great way to build a business online with a legitimate product. Obviously, there are a lot of scams out there, but you can take a real skill and turn that into a real online course. So I'm really experienced online courses. I've been doing this for the last 5 years now. I'm most publicly known as the top affiliate for Tai Lopez. You might have seen me in some of his courses as well. I've been a guest instructor as well as my own courses. I've put together the YouTube Ranking Masterclass, Digital Real Estate Affiliate Mastery, and a few others that are over on my website. So I've been doing this for a while, and I've seen how beneficial it can be for brands and businesses online to jump in the online course space. So today I'm going to be showing you how to go ahead and start building a course and get it up and running in one video. So I'm just going to show you, I'm through a site called Kajabi. I like using Kajabi because it's really great for beginners all the way up to advanced course creators. So if you've never done this online, Kajabi is a really easy platform to hop into and build your course right away and kind of guide you through the process from A to Z, just the way they built everything out. It's really simple to follow. So if you're new, even if you're experienced, I really highly suggest Kajabi. It's a great platform. Everything's all included. Everything that you need to get it running and operational right away. So let's hop over to Kajabi. I'm going to log in and we'll go ahead and start building a course so I can show you how to get everything set up and build the entire course out and from A to Z. So let's get started. Let's log into Kajabi here. I've got it loaded in another tab. So I'm just going to go ahead and log in. And if you want to go ahead and follow along with some of the steps that I'm doing, you can go ahead and check out a 28-day free trial of Kajabi down below. Somewhere around this video, I think the normal trial is 14 days. So if you want to use my affiliate link down below, you can grab a 28-day free trial of Kajabi, which should be plenty of time for you to get a course put up and start earning an income right away with that. So, in 28 days, that's quite a few days to go ahead and put something together. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'll just kind of show you the basics of the site. They have everything laid out really nicely here when you first log in. There'll be some steps you can go through that guide you through the process. Very nicely set up. You can go through these boot camps, Kajabi University. This actually teaches you more in detail how to build the courses out, stuff like that. So really great customer service here and community over at Kajabi, and you do get a lot of good support from all these different trainings and stuff that they put in the back office for you. So really great on that end. But we're just going to hop right into building. We're going to start with the website here. And so just right in the top left corner, we got website. You can actually click this to preview it. So if I click this, it'll open it in a new tab. And this will show us what it looks like now. This is just, what it comes stock out of the box, basically. We haven't done anything to it yet. It is fresh and ready to be built. So we'll start doing that right now. And what we need to do is just click customize here, and that'll bring us over to the customization page where we can start, changing this page up. So if you click any of these fields, you can go ahead and edit them. So you'll notice in the left, I can go ahead and change the name of this. So what I've got here is a course that we're going to put together, and this is going to be meditation for busy people. I'm going to be utilizing a domain called avoidstress.app that I put together. So this is going to be kind of a platform for people to come and get some training and stuff like that for meditation and stress relieving activities and things like that. So what we're going to do is just kind of build this out. I've got the folder here ready to go. So I always suggest when you build out your courses that you make everything really, organized to make things really easy to find. So for example, make sure everything is laid out in folders, all your videos, for example, video sample. So we got video 1, video 2, video 3, video 4, 5, 6, all the the way up to 10 here. We got video titles, so I can see the titles nice and laid out for each of the lessons here. So that makes it really easy. And then, yeah, so make sure everything's really laid out. We have the autoresponder already ready to go here with emails. So, you know, you don't have to worry about this yet, but think about your organization and how you're going to keep everything organized on your computer, because this will really help you later on down the road. What we're going to do is actually utilize this upsell page because the website here that we're going to be building, basically the whole system, the way this is going to work is I'm going to be giving away this ebook. So this is a really good way to bring in customers online, is to give away an ebook, especially in education. You could give away even a free video if you wanted to, like a free training or something like that you could give away. But in this case, we're going to be giving away this ebook, and this is Meditation for Busy People. This is just a small ebook that they can download. So they'll go through that, they'll put in their email address, and then they'll be able to download this ebook, and then they'll get directed to the page where they can purchase purchase the course. So basically kind of an upsell type thing. So what we're going to do is utilize the upsell page. So this is just one that is on my computer in a folder. This isn't active or anything right now. So what we're going to do is just kind of build this out over on Kajabi here. What you would probably do is maybe put some ideas together, like in a Word document, or you could build this however you want to do it. You could draw it on paper. Whatever works for you, whatever, makes it easy for you to lay things out, and then go ahead and then transfer it over to Kajabi. Makes it a little bit harder when you're just trying to think of things on the fly. Sometimes I'll do that. Actually, it's a lot easier if you have everything organized and, all your ideas put down and in folders on your computer, so you can just kind of copy everything over and build it out that way. So we'll just go ahead and grab some of these key things and go ahead and build it out. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and start editing the page here now. So what we can do is just kind of click on everything that we want to edit, and you'll notice over in the left here, we can just go ahead and edit things that we want to edit. And then also, if you come back into sites, let's go ahead and leave this. You can also pick a theme. So if you want to choose a different theme, you could go ahead and select that right up here. I think I'm going to try something I haven't done before, so I'm just going to go ahead and try this one. This one looks pretty slick. It's a nice black. I'm not sure if that'll work with some of the fonts that I have, so keep that in mind. You always want to make sure that things work with your color schemes as well. So if you have branding that wouldn't look good with some of these themes, make sure you keep that in mind. Sometimes just going with a simple white theme is better, but we'll go ahead and... Okay, so that's the new one there. So let's go back to admin, and then back to website. So you'll notice after I click activate that it'll switch over to the new theme. So now I can just go ahead and delete that old theme if I want, or I can keep it there, but we'll just go ahead and delete that one and start working with the new theme. Okay, so now I can just click customize, and that should take me back into the editor. And this is where you can start changing everything. So you'll see the new logo right up here. I guess we'll work with that. It doesn't look too terrible, but make sure that when you're building your site that it looks professional and doesn't look too off. Otherwise, it will turn people away. So keep that in mind. We'll go ahead and just continue on here. We can grab something for the background here. You can just click on it, and then you'll see everything populate over here on the left. So I could upload a new file. See if we got anything in any of our folders here. Another place that you can go that works great for copyright free is Pexels. So if you're not familiar with Pexels, this is a place where you can go and get copyright free images to use for free. So we'll just go to meditation. We'll just pick an image here. I can just drag it right into Kajabi. And now we can edit some of this text. Okay, and then you can edit the font here. So if you highlight the text, you can edit the size and all that stuff. You can change it. Go ahead and okay, so you'll notice that that just changes it. So whenever you change the font, we'll make that a little bit bigger. Pretty simple to do. You can just kind of click on everything and edit it as we go. So I'll just kind of do this and we'll be back in just a second. So here you can actually go ahead and select some different icons and stuff like that. So again, if you have clip art that you want to download, there are a lot of different sites out there that you can find clip art to change these up. You can use images if you want as well. So if you want to change these, that's how you do that. You can go ahead and opt to not show the image by just unselecting that here. So if you don't have an image that you think would be fitting, you can just go ahead and unselect those. And if you just want to go ahead and delete these, you can just again select it and then delete. And then we could select this one, for example. Scroll down to delete. So now that'll refresh the page here. And we'll go ahead, I'm going to delete this block, so you can just kind of select the block here and then scroll all the way down and delete this section. And we can just select all these sections that we don't want. We can delete these out of here. Okay, so this is the main page, and that's how you edit this on Kajabi. So we'll come back to this in a little bit. We're going to ignore these buttons for now, and that's how you, if you want to add any different sections in here, you can actually come back in here and you can add a section. So if I wanted to add, let's say a countdown timer right here, you can click that and it'll preview it, and then you click it again and it'll add it in there, and then you can add the heading, the subheading, and then you can choose your time zone, etc. And then what you can do is actually drag this. So if you want it on the top of the page, you can put it on the top. If you want it on the bottom, you can drag it back down there. Or if you want to delete it, you can select these dots and then delete it right out of there. So that is how you edit the page here. Again, and you can, these little social media icons, we'll just go ahead and I'm going to delete these out of here for now, and you can just remove those by taking the URL out of the space here. I would suggest making sure to remove those if you obviously don't have social media. That's an easy one to forget, so make sure to pay attention to that down there. They have all these different socials that you can put in here, so make sure to utilize these if you do have socials to add in there. And we'll go ahead and click save on this. So now if we click this preview button, we can go ahead and take a look at the page. So this is what it looks like, really clean. So be creative with your copy and stuff like that on your page. This is not a tutorial for that, so this is just mainly building out the site. So we're going to continue on. Again, logo, we're going to go ahead and select that. We'll go ahead and do a recent photo. So we'll go ahead and select that one. And this is the logo down in the bottom, so we can click show logo, and that's right down here. So I'm going to go ahead and have that visible. You can go ahead and edit this as well, copyright, whatever your business is. So this will be We'll go ahead and save this. And we'll come back to this in a minute. So now we'll just click back and head back to the main page, and we'll get started with the product now. Like I said, Kajabi is super easy. We'll just click products here, and that'll bring you to this page. And this is where we can start building out the course. So we can do a mini course, online course, membership, evergreen training, community, coaching program, or we can start from scratch. The cool thing about the community too with Kajabi, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video. Another reason I really like it is because this is a way that you can create this Facebook-like group inside of your course if you'd like to offer that. You can either offer it for free with your course, or you can offer it as a paid service. So if you want to have a Facebook-like group where people can tag each other, share images, upload videos, and share results, etc., this is really cool to do that. So we'll show that in a little bit. We're going to just start with the mini course. This is the one I like to utilize. So we're going to go back to the course here. So we're going to be doing the meditation course. So we got the video titles here. So video 1, we'll just go ahead and copy this over and put that in here, save that. Oh, that was the name of the product. That was my mistake. Ignore that. We don't want that to be the name of the course. So we can just click edit details, and this will be meditation for busy people. And we'll come back to that description in just a second. Okay, so now what we can do is if we want to upload all of our videos at once, we can go ahead and right next to product outline, we can go ahead and click this plus button and upload multiple videos. And now I can come over here and grab each of these. So we'll grab video 1 through video 10 here. And we'll go ahead and upload these videos really quick, so we'll be back in just a minute. All right, all the videos have uploaded here, so you'll see video 1 through video 10 here. We just need to reorganize these now, and you can do that by just dragging these around. So we'll go ahead and do that before we rename them. So it really helps to go ahead and film your entire course. You know, obviously this video, I'm not teaching you how to do that part of it. It's really nice to have your videos all done and ready to go when you're building your course out, instead of just doing them one at a time. So it's nice to have everything all laid out and ready to go when you start building this. That way you can just get it done and launch it, and then you're ready to start making sales right away. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now I can just open up my text edit here and grab each of these. And it's easy as that. Just go through and then rename these and to build out your course here once all your videos are done. And in each one of these, you'll notice you have a body, so you can add some text in here. You can do links. So if you want to, you know, link to something, if you have a product that you're talking about in your training, you can go ahead and add a link. You know, you can have it open in a new window, etc. So that is how you build out your course here. I'm just going to go through and rename these really quick. So you'll watch me do that really quick. I'm just going to go through and rename them, and then we'll pick back up here in just a minute. Okay, I've got all of these uploaded. You can see that the original contents that was here when I first started working on the course is still here. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this. So we can just go ahead and come into each one of these and then go ahead and delete post. I can delete this category here, and now we have all of our original uploaded content. So we can rename that, and you can put a description if you'd like. And we'll go ahead and select an image. I'm going to go for the recent image again. So we'll just go ahead and utilize this one. And then you can crop these if you want by adjusting these. So you can adjust this any way you want. I'm just going to go ahead and leave that how it is. You could put your logo here if you'd like. I would suggest utilizing all these different areas to keep your branding, to utilize your branding so that it is throughout the site. And then make sure inside of each of all this course contents that you utilize this description. So if you're promoting a product or something like that, utilize this area to put an affiliate link or links to different material that you're talking about, to any text that you need to have. Make sure to utilize this area if you need to. I won't need this for this video, but remember to do that. And then also you can add downloads. So for example, if I wanted to add one of these cheat sheets here, so if I came back over and grabbed, let's grab one of these mind maps. So we'll do the cheat sheet. So I'm going to grab this, throw this in here. So now that cheat sheet is uploading. So when somebody comes onto this lesson, they can go ahead and download that. So I'm going to go ahead and save, and then I'm going to show you so we can click preview here, and it will show us our course. So you can see the download right here. This is the PDF somebody can download.
In this presentation, I'm going to
So that is how you preview that. You just click the preview button right there. And then you can go ahead, and what we're going to do is come back into here, and we'll go ahead and make all these live. And you can leave these turned off as long as you want, but to publish them, you'll want to go ahead and make sure that these are green. And then we want to go ahead and create an offer. So I'm just going to go ahead and click create an offer really quick. And you would obviously be able to put a price in here, but we're not going to get to that quite yet. What we're going to do is click go to product now, and now you'll see the entire course laid out right here. So if we go back to admin, and then now if we go to products, and then we want to come back into the course here, and I'm going to edit the details. I'm just going to add the logo and stuff in here real quick. Again, you can edit it like that, and then select however much of the image you want visible, and utilize your description again if you need to, and then go ahead and save this. And then what you can do is you can clone it if you want. You can manage comments, view progress, delete. You can make an announcement. We can preview it, or we can come over to customize here, and that'll take us to the theme for the actual course. So we want to come in here now, and what we can do is make sure that the instructor, if we want to select the instructor area here, and then put in the proper information here. So we'll just make up a name. And then we can go ahead and select an image if we want to. So I'm going to head back over to Pexels real quick, and we'll just get a picture of a guy. We'll just grab a small photo for the headshot of the instructor. So obviously this would be a photo of yourself. If this was your course, obviously, so I think I can just drag that right over. And we'll save that. And then you can go ahead and edit some of the other elements on the page, like the header. So if you wanted to put a different image in here, you could do that. And then again, they make it really easy, so you can go ahead and edit the crop. So go ahead and save that. And now what you want to do is right down here in the left, we want to go to post. We want to edit the post now, and we want to change the, I believe we need to change the instructor one more time. Yeah, right here. So we want to make sure to remember this. And then we want to select our image again, recent file. Makes it really easy being able to do the recent images, especially with your logos and stuff like that, just so you can go through the site and then put everything in there really, really quick. So that is saved. This was one area I had a hard time finding when I first started using Kajabi. So make sure to remember to do that. That way in each of your posts the instructor is visible correctly. Make sure that this is fixed, because if you don't go into edit the post, this will show as the default again still when people go through your course. So make sure to do that step and you'll be good to go. So this is how it works. This is what the course looks like. So people start here.
In this presentation, I'm going to tell you,
and they'll go through the course. They can mark it as complete. You know, again, you can put a download on each of these lessons if you'd like. You'll notice this one doesn't have one because we only put it on lesson 1. But you can add the downloads, etc. You can have the comments on or off. So that is what the course looks like. And now what we'll do, we'll just go ahead and save this one more time. And one other area that we want to go to next is we want to click this website tab and then store. And let's go ahead and customize the store. Otherwise you won't have anything in it and it will look bare. So what we want to do is we want to click store builder here, and then we can add content down here. So we can click an offer card, and then we can add the course that we have available. And then you can check mark whether you want it to open in a new window or not. Sometimes I like to do that if I want to keep people on my website. So you can choose whether or not you want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and choose that option on this one. So we'll just go ahead and save. And now we want to edit this area. So we'll just do available products, or let's do available courses. And then you could add some text here if you'd like. So if I wanted to grab something generic like this, if I was going to do multiple different types of courses in here, I could put this in here. You know, obviously you can choose whatever is beneficial for you. So we'll do that. We'll click save. And now let's choose a different image. I'm going to go for another recent image. Let's go for this one. Keep things consistent with branding and stuff like that, so just keep that kind of in the back of your mind. Obviously you can design it however you want, but try to keep things fairly consistent so it's not too wacky and crazy. People appreciate that. And now we'll go ahead and save, and that's all we need to do in there for now. So let's go back into website one more time here. And the library next, we want to come in here and do the same thing. Let's go ahead and edit this. We'll say product library. Again, you can add some text down here. So this is where when they're logged in, they can find their purchased products right here. So again, we'll change the image here with the same one. Again, for me, you can decide again how you want to do that. Try to keep things fairly consistent here throughout this video, and then save it. The most important thing really is finding all these little spots in Kajabi that you need to change and update to get your product live, which is the main thing. So you can add, you know, a call to action if you wanted to. If you wanted to put a button here, and then you could send it to a URL or an offer. So you could do that if you want to. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And we'll click save. So for example, if you had people in your course and you just had put in a new product or something, you could use this as an announcement area if you wanted to, like, hey, I have a new product here for a limited time, check it out. And then you could add that call to action with that button to a new offer that you have. So that's a way to utilize that. So this is basically it. Let's go back over. I noticed one other area that we need to add an image. So if I come back to products and then we want to go over to offers, and this image we need to add in here. So this is where you go to edit your price and all that stuff. So if I come in here, we'll just click edit. So you can put in a description right here, and then you can add products in here. So again, like I was telling you, you can add in like that community that I was talking about. I'm going to show you how to do that next. I'll show you how to build that really quick, and then maybe we'll come back and add that in here. So we can utilize the description. This is where you edit your price. We want to select an image. Again, try to keep your images fairly professional. Try to make them look nice. There's a lot of different places if you're not comfortable with building images like Fiverr and stuff like that, that you can go to have images and logos and stuff like that done for you. So make sure that when you're building out your course, either have somebody do that for you or take the time to make it look nice. Cart abandonment, I like to have it go out an hour later. Make sure to check that. And then you can add some automations if you want. So when they purchase the course, or if an offer is granted after subscription payment, you could have an email go out. So you could either, grant another offer, or you could do all these different things, send an email, for example, and then you can say thanks for. So it makes it really nice. You can edit it right here. And then this right here, you can remove these brackets if you'd like. That's just automated from Kajabi, so it'll actually put in the user's first name automatically. So it's more personalized that way. So you can go ahead and leave that if you'd like. You can also send it to a team. So for instance, this is going to the person, or you can have it sent to you. So if you wanted an email sent to you or your team that's helping you with your courses, if you wanted to get a specific email anytime somebody purchased this product, you can select this and then have it go to a specific email. So that makes that really cool. So again, you could put in whatever message you want, like, hey, somebody just purchased this course, and that would be a personalized email to you, not the customer. So you want to make sure if you want to go to the customer to have to the person selected, and always double check your emails and stuff like that. And we'll go ahead and you can do a send test email if you want, and it'll send it to your registered email that you've put on Kajabi, so you can take a look at it. So you'll notice that is down there. Automations are set up. You can add more of these if you'd like. Some of these other ones, you can send notification to your team from here. You can put in some emails when anything is purchased. After the purchase this product, again, you can send the member to a thank you page if you want. There's a lot of these different little options here. And you could select the date to begin. So if you're restricting access to a certain date, you could do that right here. Just simply select the date. And then you can restrict the amount of days as well. So you can do that right here. And then also they have these learn more tabs where you can take a look at more. You can also do an upsell. So if you wanted to do another course, if you had another offer you wanted to provide, you could do that right there. But we're going to go ahead and leave this how this is for now. So I'll go ahead and click save. And then we want to go ahead and click edit checkout next. You'll notice I always do save before I move on to the next step, just so I don't forget anything. What I like to do is under extra contact information, I always like to collect the address and phone number, and you can choose what information you want to collect here. If you're collecting card information, I just like to get the address, and I feel like people appreciate that. Plus it gives you a little more data. It helps with targeting later on too, if you want to do some retargeting, build an audience list on Facebook or anything like that. Having more of this data in your database will help you with some of that information. So keep that in mind as well. Service agreement, you can make a custom one here. Right here, I agree. You can not required. So we'll just go ahead and save that. I always suggest making an agreement, making sure people are agreeing to what they're signing up to. Be very clear about your product, what the refund is, and all that type of stuff, so you never have any issues later on. Never promise any riches or anything like that, obviously. Never provide any legal advice, or you got to follow those types of legal rules and stuff like that. And same with getting people to sign up. You want to make sure that they understand what they're getting. So I suggest selecting that option, and then offer details. We can change some of this information. Let's go ahead and So we can add whatever we want inside of this little area right here. Just going to keep mine simple. And then logo image. I'm going to go ahead and actually not put a logo in this one. But if you want to put a banner up here, you can go ahead and do that, and then your logo. So I'm just going to go ahead and ignore that for now. And then again, you can preview. Click this preview button up here, and then you can see what the checkout page looks like. And now the next thing we want to do is set up our funnel. This is called a pipeline. We want to set this up to give people our free ebook to download. And what we're going to do now is come over to marketing. Now that we have everything set up here, we have one more step actually right here on website. What we want to do after we get our offer set up is come over to our website, and we want to click customize on the home again. And now what we can do is click edit right here, and now we can select our course. So we can check our new course that we just put, and you can edit the text, access, or let's do we'll go ahead and save that, and then also down here at the bottom, so you'll see how Kajabi is kind of interlinked here. Once you create an offer, it populates automatically when you go to checkout page, because it knows that that's an offer. So that's pretty handy. We'll go ahead and save that. Let's actually go ahead and change this text as well. Okay, so we'll click preview, and this is what the site will look like now. And if they click one of these buttons, it will actually take them to the course checkout page, which is what we want. And now what we can do is create our pipeline. So we'll click marketing, and then we'll click create pipeline, and we're going to do a freebie here. So they have all these preset pipelines set up here for you to utilize, but we're just going to go ahead and use freebie. This is a simple one. So we're going to opt in, an email, and a thank you. So we'll go ahead and create the pipeline, and we'll just set up our company information here. And this would be all your business information, obviously, when you're setting this up. So make sure that this is all true. So we'll add our logo in, and then our email, from name. So we want to do our from name, we want it to be meditation for busy people. And we'll just leave that, avoid stress. We'll leave that one. Kajabi sends the emails on their behalf, so they add on the subdomain at the beginning. Reply to, we'll leave our contact. So this would be your personal business email address. So that's the one you would that's already on your Kajabi account. So you could either put one in here or just leave it there, and we'll make sure to have your mail time set up. I always try to go around, you could either go early or midday. I would just kind of test that. It always depends. Go ahead and click save there. And then what is the name of this pipeline? So this is going to be our ebook here. Meditation for Busy People ebook. And then we can go ahead and pick our file right here. So once they opt in, they'll be able to go ahead and download this PDF. Okay, so that is in there now. So we can go ahead and create our pipeline. Okay, so here is the pipeline right here. So what we can do is actually click on each one of these to edit them, and everything is already interlinked. So all we need to do is kind of edit the visuals basically, and save it, and then we're good to go. So right here we can go ahead and I'm going to grab this information that I've already got set up. So whatever your offer is going to be, you would put that here. And you can change the font independently for each bit of text in here as well, so that's handy. Let's actually move this one. And then what we can also do is I'm going to add a photo in here. So what I can do is add a section. There's two ways we can add this in here. So if I come in here, if I come all the way back and then I add a section, let's find the image, so we can just search for image here. That's actually going to put it on a different section than the opt-in form and all this information is on. So we don't want to do that. What we want to do is click on hero with form, so that is this whole area. And now we want to add content and then image. Select image, and then we want to upload a new file. And let's see if I have an image of the ebook. Okay, there we go. So let me just drag that in here. Now what we can do is I can change the size by adjusting these blue squares here. So if we want it to fill the full page, we can select that. 12 columns. If we just want it, around halfway, we can shrink it. And now we can click back right here, and then we can drag this if we want it above. So we could do that. What I like to do is check the desktop layout as well. So I'm going to do center on the text, mobile layout, center. So you can just kind of play around with this and change it up to however you want. And we'll go ahead and click save down here. And if you want to change the background also, if you just click that, you can change that background image. Okay, and we'll just save that. You can even do a video if you want. I would try not to do too many videos unless they're compressed really well, because they can kind of slow your site down a little bit. So we'll go back to the pipeline overview. Now we can click our email, and we can go ahead and click on that and edit it right inside of here. Okay, so you can just edit here. Day 0, we want this to go immediately, obviously. And you'll notice I'm redirecting them back to the site. You can do this however you want. And then on this thank you page, we'll just click that, and this is already set up for them to download that ebook we uploaded at the beginning when we created our pipeline. So right here we can just say click the button below to download for busy people right away. Check your email. Okay, so that is that. And then the background again, we'll go ahead and put in our background. Okay, and then now I could actually add a section if I wanted to. So if I wanted to add a call to action, yeah, so we'll just go ahead and add that down here, and then I could go to a custom URL, so I could just go to the URL if I wanted to. So now I could just send them back to the home page, which is going to be, let's actually send them to the checkout page first, and I'll show you how to grab that home page in just a minute. So we're going to do that. And I'll send people to a new tab. That way if they open this, they're still on this page. So this will open in a new tab on their web browser, and then they'll still be able to download this, their ebook also. So we'll actually just go ahead and put this in here, because I'll be changing this to avoid stress app. So you could dress this up however you want. Background color, I'm gonna just do that straight black. Or you could even do it something flashy like red, even, just to catch people's attention. This type of stuff's really all about testing, you know. So the pipeline should be good here. And now we'll just go ahead and copy the link, and if we open this, we'll just open this in a new incognito window. And so here is the pipeline, so let's just test it out. So you'll see here, and then it'll take them to avoidstress.app. You can see down in the bottom left hand corner down there, and then right here I can go ahead and download the PDF that we've got, so they could go ahead and download that there. And then let's make sure this opens in a new tab. It's not going to open because I don't have this set up yet, but that did, so they still have access to the download. And then let me check my email real quick. Okay, so you can see right here I got the first email that came in, and this is what your customers will see. This will change after we launch, so this is what it's called right now, but this is what it'll show. So it'll show the reply to email, and then it'll come from, so it's coming from avoid stress at the Kajabi mail. And then I'll show you how to change this name in just a second, but once they confirm, they'll go ahead and get, so this is the email that from the free download I just did. So this is that email that I edited that says, thanks for downloading the ebook Meditation for Busy People. Make sure to visit us at avoidstress.app to access your download anytime. Take care. So you can see how that works, and it shows your address and all that stuff down here. They have the option to unsubscribe. So very cool. The email is there, so that is working. We'll go ahead and copy that, and then let me show you how to set the URL up real quick. So if we go to settings, and then we want to go to custom domain, and then we'll go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and do it with the CNAME. So we're going to put in our custom domain. So this is going to be www.avoidstress.app. Okay, so instructions right here if you need to learn how to do this. I'm using Dynadot for the domain. I would suggest checking out Dynadot. They have $8 for .coms right now that include privacy. I was paying about $30 per domain at GoDaddy for that. I think they're about $17 without privacy. So I've been slowly moving over to Dynadot. I'll put a link down below and you guys can check these guys out. $8.99 for a domain with privacy. A .com is excellent. So make sure to check these guys out. They seem to be pretty good, and I really like the way their dashboard is and how easy it is to set everything up. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get this set up. I need to log back in. So we'll just head over to the DNS settings. I'm already on Avoid Stress app. And what we're going to do is come to dyna.dns, and we're going to put in a CNAME record, and then put in SSL Kajabi, and then right here we're going to do a www for a CNAME, and then same host, and then we'll go ahead and save that. And this takes a little while, so I might have to come back for that one, but we'll go ahead and see if this verifies. Yeah, so this might take a little while, so we'll go ahead and ignore that for now. But what we can do in the meantime is come back to site details. And this is where we can change this information. So we want to change this to meditation for busy people. And you can put in a phone number and all that stuff. You can change, this is the subdomain URL. So this is what it would be. So if I copied this and put it up here, this would be the main site. So this is where, this is like the main page. And then this takes them to the offer so that they could go ahead and purchase the course. And then again, this is another way to get to the custom domain. Let's see if it won't actually stick until it verifies. So just make sure to put that CNAME record in there, and then you might have to come back, you know, later on to add this in here. But hey, one more quick update. I'm just going to pop in here. I was just able to add the domain as well. So I was able to add that after about 30 minutes. So just a quick update there. That is how you add that in. Again, for your CNAME record, it is just a CNAME that points to ssl.kajabi.com, and then a www subdomain CNAME pointed to ssl.kajabi.com. And again, they have those instructions there to show you exactly how to do that with instructions on Kajabi. So I won't get too into that right now, but just for the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and grab this site URL, and we're going to come back over to the pipeline. I'm going to go back down to this thank you page. So now if I preview this, so once they get their free ebook to download, they can claim this, and then they'll come to this page and they can claim their spot, and they can go ahead and sign up for the course. So the way the process would work here now would be that you would go ahead and copy this link, and let's just open up Safari. So this would be like the main link that you go ahead and share out there. You would give away this free ebook. For an example, you would go ahead and put in your information, or let's put in another email, and then we'll click get it now. So they come to this page, they can download. So they got their ebook here, or they could go ahead and claim their spot right here. And then you could put in, you could put a video on this page or something like that, and a sales video, and put in some more information on here to get them to go ahead and purchase the course. And then they would go ahead right here. And then let me just show you what it looks like real quick while this is free. And then I'll show you a few more things to wrap this video up. So we'll go ahead and put in all this same information. And now we can just go ahead and sign up. So we're just kind of going through the process the customer would go through. And I'm just going to go ahead and save that. So they'll see that. And now you can see that it sends them to the product library. So this is, again, this is that library we edited. And if we go ahead and view the product, this is the course right here. You'll see the instructor. If we go ahead and start the course, looks like there's one area right here. So we'll go find this logo real quick too before I wrap the video up. This is another reason you always want somebody to go through your courses too before you launch, just to make sure you catch all these little things. So everything looks good here. And if we go through each one of these, we should see that the same instructor. So always make sure to go through and check those out. Again, if we go back to the store, you can see that it just takes them back to here. Heads up, it looks like you already purchased this. So they can go ahead and sign in. Or, there's all these automations that are set up with Kajabi that just make it really easy. Things that you manually have to set up on some other sites. So, again, my library, they can go ahead and view the product. Okay, so that's what that looks like. So let's go ahead and head back over to Chrome here, back to the admin, and I'm going to go ahead and go back into the products here, and we'll go ahead and find that area. Okay, so if I click customize inside of products here, and then we want to go ahead and click customize. And now this is the header we want to edit right up here, so we'll go ahead and remove that. We'll select our logo. And then you can also choose whether or not you want to have this menu available up here. So if you decide not to, you can go ahead and uncheck that mark there. You can also change the text. You can do an announcement as well. So if you have something you're launching, you can put that up here. You can change the text right here. So we'll go ahead and uncheck that. So a lot of these little things in here that you can do. Again, you can add another call to action if you're trying to promote something else. But we're going to keep this one simple. Let's go ahead and preview that one more time. So that looks good. Okay, so that is how you go ahead and build a course on Kajabi. And like I said, it's a really good time to utilize, these type of online courses to share skills and stuff that you have. There's so many different things that you could teach online, things you wouldn't really think people would be interested in, but you can make a lot of money teaching just simple skills, whether it's sewing or, just little hobbies that you have, different little tedious art projects that you do, different styles of handwriting. There's all types of different things you can do. Fishing, casting, golf, there's all types of different things that you could do. So this is a really great platform to utilize, Kajabi. And once you are ready to go live and you want to get your payment set up and everything and good to go, what you need to do is come into settings right here and then go to payment integrations, and then you want to go ahead and connect via Stripe. So you'll click connect here, and then you can go ahead and set it up with your own Stripe account. So that'll allow you to connect that. It'll guide you through the whole process. It'll walk you through it. It'll have you put all your information in here. I can't go over that really on the video, obviously, because that's just kind of personal information. So that's how you do that. Same with PayPal. It'll just walk you through the process, have you log in, and it'll connect it right there. And then what you can do is come back over to products, and then you go to your offers here, and then you click edit, and then you can edit the price, and then you can change these one time, multiple payments, reoccurring subscriptions. So if I wanted to charge $29 for this, I could just do that and save it, and now this product is $29. So if I go ahead and preview that, people have to pay $29 to get access now. So that is how you change the price on that and get your payment set up. And then also marketing, in here, your email campaigns, you can do all your email campaigns right inside of here. So you could do a new email campaign, and what I like to do is build out a bunch of different emails. So you'll notice inside of here, I've got all these different email swipes set up. Same with the course as well. So if I come in here, so autoresponder, so I have all these different emails all set up and ready to go. So you can come in here and add an email sequence. So these are automations. So you could set these up to go out after they complete certain course videos or on a certain day. These ones are just manual emails. So if you want to just go ahead and send an email to your list for one day, just a random email, if you want to say hey or whatever, promote something you got coming up, you can just go ahead and do an email broadcast and then send an email from there. I'm not going to go into that in this video, but hopefully this helped you go ahead and get set up to launch your course and give you some ideas with Kajabi. Again, let's go back to the admin. I want to show you a few more things with the website here and in navigation. So in the footer, you can add some links if you want. In the main menu, you can add some links. So if I wanted to add, say, free ebook, well, I don't have that email or that pipeline anymore. Let me grab that real quick. So if we come back into here, So now if I open the website, you'll notice free ebook is up here. And if I click that, it'll take them straight to here. So if I'm promoting my main site, avoidstress.app, or this, you could promote this too. You don't have to have a paid domain, so you can utilize the one that they give you for free. That is right inside of settings and site details. That's this one right here. You can copy this one while you're waiting for your custom domain, so you can just promote that one as well. So they could see that, you know, free ebook, or they could claim their spot in the course. Again, like I said, what I would do personally on your main website is do like a sales video or something like that. So let's come back into customize. And what you can do is actually like add a section. And if we wanted to do a video, so we could add a video in here or anywhere, you know, we could put it right underneath that. So if I want to put a sales video in here, then I could go ahead and do that. I'm not sure if I have a sales video.
In this presentation, I want to give you 8 tips to help you meditate more. These tips will allow...
So I could add that in here real quick just to kind of show you. So if I uploaded a new video, so I would come up with a good sales video and dress up your main sales page, obviously, you know, like to keep it, you know, make sure all your copy is really good and stuff like that, so you get sales. But the layout really simple to use. You can see how easy it is to just click on things and put in links. So we'll go ahead and let this upload, and we'll kind of polish off this video, and we'll go from there. Okay, that just finished uploading, so that should process shortly. And you could take some of this text out if you wanted to. So that is how you add a video to your main page. So I would add, you know, some other elements in here so that so to get people to come over and purchase your course. And then, the community real quick. Let's go back. I'm going to show you how to do this real quick too. So if I go to products, and then if we do new product, for the $149 per month, you get all of this, you know, all the email autoresponder. You don't need an autoresponder to connect to this. You get everything you need to build a business here with online education and courses. Built in for $149 a month is, I believe, the starting price, and that includes 3 different products. So you could have 2 courses and 1 community, or, you know, however you wanted to do that. So if I generated a community here, we'll just put a name to it, and it'll build the product really quick. Okay, so if I go to the community here, you'll be able to see you can type here, you can add a video. Your people can actually go in there, and, you know, they can add photos, they can tag each other and stuff like that. Let me go ahead and add this to the product so we can go ahead and let me show you what it looks like. Let's come back into it and edit some of the details. So again, same basic setup as everything else. Just go through and input everything that you want to put in, photos and all that. You can put in a description if you want. I'll go ahead and save this. You can change colors. You can create an offer so you can charge for this, but we're going to add this into our other offer, so we'll go over there and do that. We want to customize the sidebar here. So you can edit this. This is just gives the people an idea of what your group is about, so you can just put in whatever guidelines or rules you have, or whatever you want your community to know. So you'll see that shows up right here. So let's go ahead and add that to the offer. And so all we need to do is come over to products and then offers, and then the pencil to edit that. And then now we can just add a product here, and we can add the community, and we can either not give it to existing members or we can offer it to existing members. So it's saying that one is available because I already signed up, you know, on that other browser. So we'll go ahead and save this. And then let me just show you, hopefully this is still open over here. So if I just refresh this page, I should still be logged in. So now I have access to the community as a user. So if I go ahead and view this, I could go ahead and you know, add a photo. Let's grab just a sample. And then you can actually tag, so if they do an @ sign, you can actually tag people. And then your users can come in here, and I'm not gonna post that, but your users can come in here and change their name and put their avatar in, do a bio and all that stuff. So they can, it really is like a small Facebook community that they can go into and you know, share posts and tag people in the community. So that's pretty cool to do that. I think we're gonna wrap that up for now. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave those down in the comments below, and I'd love to answer those. Kajabi is a really good platform if you're looking for an easy way to build a course platform, a course community, and start selling courses online, education online. It's a really good time to utilize some of those skills that some people aren't even using anymore because they're not working anymore. So if you have some skills that you'd like to teach and feel like you'd be good at teaching online, you know, drop a comment or get in touch with me. I have a team that offers a service as well over at 4hourmedia.com. So if you want my team to go ahead and do it for you, you can go ahead and get in touch with me over at 4hourmedia.com. You can also go ahead and check out that free trial of Kajabi down in the description below. 28 days. It'll be a free trial that you can try, which is twice as long as the normal free trial if you utilize my link down below. So go ahead and check that out, and make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And we'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care.